second half.
Hilton's going to run this one out. The Texans have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like several guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
Back out there for action after that defensive timeout. Second down and 3 following that nice run. One more snap in halftime. Takes a knee. Mercifully, the first half has come to an end. We have a blowout on our hands here today. Larry is coming up with some very one-sided highlights.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. The Texans have been moving the football at will, and the total yardage numbers stand out. The Colts defense hasn't been able to get stops, and that inability to get off the field is costing them time and time again. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to Houston for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Takes off from the 5. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
That's reception number 2 for him. The Texans did not have their best effort last week in the passing game, but that has turned around today. Hoyer's been on target from the first throw.
He's been on target. The offense is really sharp, and the defense, let's be honest, today they are having a tough time stopping this offense.
First and 10. Looking at every option. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
Well, even though they didn't get to completion, I like the fact that they tried to throw the football deep down the field. Keep that defense off balance.
Hoyer set, empty backfield. Second down and 10. Nate Washington with the grab.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
Hoyer's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
Grimes trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Leaps up and comes away with it. The key to being a star wideout in this league is showing up every week, and that's been the case here. 2 straight huge games, partner.
Well, he shows up every week. Look, he has the talent to be a star in the NFL, and he loves it. He likes being on that stage, and he gets it done. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Texans in for the score. That is the 25th touchdown catch of his career. This team looks possessed coming out of the half and extending the large lead.
Yeah, they are playing with some serious fire in the belly. No question about that. I love just the attitude. They're being so aggressive on the offensive side with their play by the offensive line and the play calling by the coach.
Hilton's going to test the coverage this time. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Texans have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
The Colts lined up in the pistol. 2nd and 10. The defense gets the sack.
Nice job that time with the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Stands in the pocket. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down. You had to figure that, at least from a mental standpoint, they needed something out of this initial 3rd quarter drive, but instead it's more of the same of what we saw in the first half. They can't convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, listen, Jim, I'm tired of talking about how bad they are on the offensive side and not getting it done. Let's talk about the defense. It's been outstanding, and they deserve everything they've done here today. They have played hard and smart.
The Texans are not backing off after the halftime break. Instead, they've continued to pour it on here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I think we were expecting this run. We saw practice this week. They looked sharp. Coach said they had a great week of practice, and they've shown that here in the game so far today.
That's his 4th catch of the day. The Texans are in front thanks to their quarterback. Boyer's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? And when your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every 1st down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the 2nd half, every 1st down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
The Texans from the 32. Down the field. Complete to Hopkins. Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here. And again, another score on that drive, and we see a receiver closing in on the single game mark for touchdowns.
It's just no records at stake. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week, you and I are talking about another record that could be broken. And there's a chance here today, the way they're throwing the football, the way he is getting open, there's a chance he could break the record.
Hilton's running this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Colts got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
The Colts take it from the 23. Luck hits his tight end, Dwayne Allen, with that pass.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Colts from the 32. J.J. gets to the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Getting sacked again.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Sacked again. He's been under fire all game. McAfee will be called on now to punt the football. Going to be a penalty here. He wants to return this one. Still powering ahead. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Running into the kicker. Defense.
That's going to be a costly penalty running into the kicker. The Colts are set to punt. Fields it cleanly and starts his return. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
The Texans know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
DeAndre Hopkins retaking the field. And he's put on quite a display through these opening three quarters, providing a big target out there for his quarterback.
Well, he's a big target. And how about that speed? Mike.
The blowout continues. Another touchdown. And again, with a touchdown on that drive, we're seeing a receiver in the midst of a special game.
Oh, my gosh. How about that? He just tied the receiving touchdown record in the NFL for one game. Man, that's a mouthful to say, and it's a lot of hard work, but he's gotten it done on the field, and it's been a pleasure to see it.
Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. Hilton's going to test the coverage here. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. There is Andrew Luck. He's been absolutely sensational today, Phil, showing us just how proficient he can be when he's in top form.
Some guys are so good that they can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent, and that's what we're witnessing here today. It's just a guy loaded with talent.
He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Colts are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Gore's been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up, quit trying to run the football, and throw it down the field. And he's linebacker, gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
The Colts put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And the flag is down. Let's see what he can do here. Moore's there to make the tackle.
Offside. Defense.
That return's good for about 5.
Still 4th down.
Pat McAfee now ready to punt. Set up return. Here he goes. Gains 20.
The Texans love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Texans are enjoying a dominant time here as they've stretched their lead out with 3 straight scoring drives and showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
As I watch this team, I sure don't see them slowing down. It's just everything they're doing has been right on both sides of the ball. And when it's going like this, take advantage of it and try to keep it going in the right direction.
And now as we look at some gaudy passing numbers, he's within striking distance of breaking the single-game pass yards mark.
Well, he's 75 yards away from breaking the single-game mark for the most yards in a game in NFL history. I know the coaches know where he stands on the sidelines. They're being told from upstairs. Everybody's excited.
And he's done it. So with that score right there, Phil, we've got a new record holder for receiving touchdowns in a single game.
And this receiver, hey, look, he deserves the record for most touchdown receptions in a game because he has so much talent and he works very hard at what he does. And he just took advantage of a defense today that could not contain him. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
Hilton's going to run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Colts have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
It's an empty backfield for Luck this time. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Luck's unable to find his target that time.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Colts take it from the 23. Jonathan Joseph with the interception. Early in the 4th, and if there was ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought that there could be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side. Nice run that time. You run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Up the gut here. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And Lowry's there to make the tackle.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Now 1st and 10. Brings it in for the score in the end zone.